music.
I know, right?
Can't believe the
I miss
Walling Bar
live music.
has
Elixir.
Steve Merry
Live
from the
music.
Fumes live tonight.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Steve,
Bang,
mate,
bang.
you are
Yeah.
now,
Now you
Steve,
can go and have a wee.
can we have a quick chat to you, Steve? Because
Sure, yeah.
you know the Fumes, you guys what do you call it? Supported Quatsa, Queens of the Stone Age, and did heaps of stuff back in the day. And,
Yep, so they tell me, yep.
And then you've just been on a bit of a hiatus. Got a greenhouse and raising a family and stuff. So
Yeah, like my family started a while back now. I got a 13-year-old daughter.
you weren't practicing edging, I guess, at the time.
No edging going on. No, yeah. I mean, depended where I was, I suppose, but
Or who you're in.
no edging.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the heyday of the Fumes. What was it like, sort of,
Yeah, it was
Doing
pretty
that?
fucking flat out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was fucking rad, mate. Like
Can you remember it
you
all?
remember Batsy?
I remember that.
I remember everything, mate.
Yeah, good. I can't remember a lot of things, that's all.
Yeah, I got this knack for I got this good memory. Somehow.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know how.
Fuck, that blows me away.
You're lucky and you're rare.
What's a highlight of your memories right now? What's coming to mind?
Look, I guess one of the better stories to tell. Like, so the second album we did, for some reason, I didn't even have to talk him into it, but the rest of the mob, like my drummer and our manager, went, "Oh, you got to go," because we recorded that second album. It's called Sundance. We recorded that with a guy called Jim Diamond in Detroit. He came out here and we did 2 weeks. I can't remember the studio, somewhere in Newtown. And then they're like, "Oh, you got to go over and help him mix it," and I'm like, "Sweet." So
Yep.
it was around the same time that your mum passed, eh?
Yeah, right. No, I remember it wasn't much. I
It was
remember
like the
when
day-
Sundance came out,
Yeah.
it was fully just sort of right around the same day.
Yeah,
mate.
I remember actually the day before I left, I heard about the shit that went on anyways.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what was that, 2008?
Because I took that over to Sweden with me, a couple of copies of that CD, and
Yep.
spruiking it over there and talking you up and shit. And I remember that it had just come out.
That was
I left for
around
Sweden
then,
not
yeah.
long after Mum's funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so I was in Detroit, Jim Diamond. So downtown Detroit, his studio was like a warehouse, big warehouse joint, backed onto the, what's it called? One of those big theatres anyways. And but he's like, I was there for like 2 weeks basically doing nothing but drinking and going, yeah, that sounds good.
Like a legend.
Turn the reverb up a bit. That's my mixing expertise.
Make it sound shit.
But he's like, "Oh, you're from Australia. You'd know Rodriguez." I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, fuck, you want to meet him? He lives down the road." And so I'm like, "You what? I want to what?"
Yeah.
And so yeah, like he organised because old mate Rodriguez lives in obviously Detroit, and so
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much.
Was
where
this before he
from.
became a global superstar, or when he
Oh,
was
it's
just
probably
big in-
around the same time.
Rodriguez was put out that album and then slipped into obscurity.
Yeah, he
disappeared off the map, and then
Well, it was
somebody.
huge in South Africa,
That's
right?
what, yeah, the dudes in the gangs or something were playing it there, and that's how it sort of got.
No, I
featured
think
in
what
it.
happened is that
The cold fact.
he put those albums out and they were on whatever label they were on in the US, and the US just dropped them because someone else was
Right.
going on,
Right.
and so, but someone picked it up in South Africa and Australia, and he became a legend through the 70s
Through
in
us.
Australia.
Yeah.
In Australia and South Africa,
Right.
yeah, that's why we know who he is.
Right.
But he's just like some mythical creature,
In the States.
in the States, and he basically, like, those albums dropped out, and I think he went, "Oh well, fuck that, forget music." He went and studied philosophy,
Right.
got a degree in philosophy, and then got drunk.
Right. So
after
you
that.
got along with him really well.
Yeah. Well,
Because
that's
you
what
like
we
to
did.
philosophise.
I met him at the. So yeah, me and Jim went, and he's like, and I'm just tripping out, going, "It's like fucking, I'm about to go and meet Darth Vader."
Yeah.
And
He's
we go
gonna
to the
kill me.
Detroit brewery in the middle of winter in Detroit. There's fucking homeless people everywhere. The place is a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And like the scariest place I think I've ever been in my life. And then went and he walks with his black hat and his black sunnies, and we ate pizza and drank beer, and went out the back with the owner and into
I've
the
heard a
brewery
different
and
story. I
smoked a
thought you
joint.
didn't know who he was and you met him in a bar. And anyway, that's not what happened, so it doesn't matter.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn.
Chinese
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better actually. I might run with that next time.
I'm pretty sure you told me that as
And
well.
I'm sure there's out there that somebody's got a story about meeting Steve Merry from the Fumes and what that was like.
Yeah,
Because,
there'd be a few stories of that for sure.
yeah.